Hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Let's see how this stream does. It's on right now for 15 seconds. We'll see how this does. So, hello everybody. Hopefully, my stream will come in good today. Um, Hopefully, it will work. We'll see. Good morning, Mark Jones. Yeah, sorry about that. We'll see how this one streams. This is back on YouTube compared going from Mexico. But Kevin Ash, good morning. Raymond, good morning. How are we doing this morning? I love the smiley faces. And I don't know how good a camera setup this is doing, but so far, hey, 9 on, 10 on, 12 on. Fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, sorry about that. Mark Jones, great points today. Mark Jones, guys, thanks for the questions. Charles testing. Charles testing. You're right. First thumbs up twice. Yeah, thank you, Kevin Nash. Thank you, Kevin Nash. Sober Sunsets, good morning.
What camera are you using?
I'm using the my Logi, the really nice one. Is it dark or? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. How's it going? Spank number 4 there. Light. Yeah. There you go. Is that camera too light? Is it dark of a camera? It's my background. It's causing it to have dark atmosphere. But it's okay. We're going to turn on a light here. There we go. Is that better? Yeah. It's okay.
Is it like this, the curtain?
Yeah, open the curtain up. There you go. There you go. Is that better?
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Kevin Ash. Yeah, Raymond, good morning. Mark, good morning, everybody. Charles, Kevin Ash, Sober Sunsets. Judy Fisher, good morning. Let's see how this does. We'll see how this feeds in. Okay, since I have the internet and I have this internet on this phone, may give that there back and give mommy more internet. 8 spanks and growing. We'd love it and we'd love it. This background lighting is better than earlier. Everybody tells me other was better.
Get me confused.
I get confused. Yeah, this is on YouTube itself. The other one's on XSplit through YouTube, but it gives availability of I can do so much more. YouTube, I can't set the settings on this one. It will not let me set the settings to change the format. So if I don't do a good bit rate here, this YouTube will drop me like a hot potato as it drops everybody else. So that's the thing. We'll give it a whirl, see how it does. So Mark Jones, what light? Exactly. So how is everything? So relationships, guys. We had but here also, America always not only that they'll say, well, they'll tell them because here when you go to a restaurant to get food, they'll order, you get food and they'll order it and you'll get it. But a lot of times servers don't come back. It's their nature not to come back. So if you need your bill and stuff, you'll have to ask them. You don't really get a lot of stuff when they do it. In other words, they'll drop it off and that's it. You don't see them again. So here it's a lot different. In US, we always cater. Here it's a little bit different. They don't cater as much. A lot of it's buffet eating. You go order it up front. If you have someone come to your table, bring you a menu, they'll stand there and wait for you to take the order. They don't give you 5 minutes to look at the menu. They'll stand there and wait. So there's a lot of things that are just different here, and you'll get that. That's what it is. What I was saying, hope the guys don't let the series of bad family mishaps drag them down with those problems. Being too giving will deplete your resources, and it does do that considerably. Have a family member that is in need, and you help them, and you help them, and you help them, and you might find yourself needing help yourself. And will they be able to help you? I don't know. You have to be careful on how much and what you're doing. In other words, if you only have $50 in the bank and you help and give 20 out, and you only have 10 left, and something happens to you, you may find yourself in that situation. It can make it tough, yes. The image is not so good. Mark Jones, that shadow box really bothered Mark. I see. And hey, Mark, so the image is not so good, but at least the shadow box is gone. Yeah, no more shadow boxes. Yeah, no more shadow boxes. Shadow boxes can interfere with the stream a lot of times. Listen, it's lighting. I could eliminate the shadow box real easy, and you're right, Mark. All I have to do is do that. I'm setting up here to or take that thing down to get back to what we call officially normal. There we go. There we go. Now we're back into official normal. I don't know what that is. There we go. I don't know what official normal is, but that's where we're at right now. Tom, why do your tests work so good?
I don't know.
And you know what? That's exactly right. I can go off the stream, Judy, good point. And I can do a stream. And it's perfect.
Why don't you just do test all the time?
Really, I was on a stream an hour yesterday. This is not plugged in. Of course not. It's not even plugged in. It's a phone hooked to it. The computer's going to die. I said I have 5 minutes left. Ours phone plugged in here. Hold on a minute. I got to get this plugged in. The computer's going to die.
I did flashlight there.
Okay, there we go. But you're right. My tests on my streams work fantastic. And what they do, they end up getting a good stream. And for some reason, I go on here. I spent an hour on the computer yesterday. Mark Jones stuff with there, Mark King, and it worked really good. And yet I go on a stream like this, and all of a sudden it's bad. I don't know. So how is it now? How's my stream? Is my streaming okay? Am I getting good internet? Is everything okay there? So we'll kind of give it evidence. I just sent a picture of the dinner per your request. Ruth is probably wondering why I sent it. If not mistaken, it is her account. Yes, it is her account. Everything goes to Ruth anyway because I don't understand Facebook. She gives me the somebody asks a question, I will answer it. You know, I'm not really good at Facebook. I'm really not. I'm not a technician. A lot of stuff I have here that I do, I have R help me with it. We started getting into animation and things like that as a thing, and it's way over my head. But I decided that I'm going to actually work this brain, and I'm going to start doing it myself and get an idea on how to do it. Because idle mind, right? I don't want my idle mind to go away. So I'm going to start doing a lot of the things. Some neat stuff, you know, like just stuff. So the picture coming in okay, guys? I'm not seeing any reply to it. So how is everything working now? Is it working the same or the worst? Or how am I doing on that end? Am I getting a good picture? I'm getting a horrible picture. What's going up with that? I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I'm not getting any comments. There's only 3 people, it says here, good. On 3 people, 2 people on. Doing good. Okay, so it's good. It's all normal. So it's working. Yeah, I just can't. I'm looking at this thing, so I can't see it. So it looks okay, Kevin Nash saying. Okay. All right, good. 9. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't see it. It's whited out over there. I can't see it. I can only see the thumbs up. It's just 12 thumbs up. So relationships that I noticed too, when you also come to the Philippines, when you go to a restaurant, I stated that you have a problem with, sometimes you have to ask them. I think a lot of times too is when people misunderstand you, you have to be really careful. Like if you tell them you want to go on a bus, you want to go say, I want to go to Maramug. I say it the Maramug differently than what the guy would say. So they have a hard time understanding. So you really also, and a lot of the ladies will send children or cousin, neighbor, or someone with you whenever you go somewhere, so you don't have a problem with the communication. It does happen though. it does happen quite a bit. You're back on this one. Yeah. What I did, Craig, is I went on YouTube to see if how much it is, if it's any better than what it was initially. Seems okay on my end, but we need some storms moving in later. Yeah. We had storms yesterday. It literally rained. Literally rained about 6 hours yesterday. Nonstop rain. A steady rain. It was a misty rain, steady rain all day. We got storms coming through our area too. So Judy's coming in good, very good. Okay, good. Kevin Nash, one question. Do what restaurant wants salad with tap water or clean filtered water? You know what, Kevin? One of the greatest questions I don't know. They do it with tap water, a lot of soap. Most things are washed here with tap water, and they're dried. How long does the parasite or the bug stay on there? I don't know. If there's a parasite, how long does something stay alive on there? That whatever it is, a germ. I don't know. Craig, so it's working great. Good question. It is a good question. But they do everything here with tap water. Now, sometimes you'll have a restaurant that has hot water available. They put one of the hot water temperatures, inline hot water, tankless, and a tankless water heater, and they'll have that available to wash dishes. Like some of the pizza restaurants have that hot water available, and you can have it in the bathroom. They either tap another line to it and they run it through, but then you have it in a bathroom for washing hands, things like that. But I found it very few. TGI Fridays had it available. They had hot water, but most don't do it. Now, that was at the mall, but you'll find most do not have it. That is a good question. Yeah, shower. You have to have a little warm water sometimes, Greg. We have an inline, we have a tankless water heater that we turn on. Some of the showers that you take here, you take it with a coming out of the faucet, a scoop and bucket, right? And you have to be careful of getting in your eyes, the nose, the mouth, and things like that. So you keep your eyes closed, but you have to clean yourself. So it makes you think, right? I hate to be drinking bottled water, yeah, and tap water, exactly. But salad wash and tap water, exactly. Even prepared dishes, like prepared salads and things like that, I wondered that also. I could have got typhoid through a salad I had at TGI Fridays. I could have got it through the water. I thought I got it through the water. I could have got it through a salad I had. We had salad that day. We love salad. Ruth and I love salad. We don't get it when we see it. We order it. So, yeah, I could have got it through that. Can I get it again? Yes, I can catch typhoid again. I can catch it as quicker, faster than I caught it before. My place has the water heater on the wall thing. Yeah, mine does too. And I like it, and it works very well for me. It's one of those things that I enjoy. It's something that I really you have to have hot water. You have to have hot water. Sometimes we boil our water. Sometimes really we just go in the bathroom. I don't have hot water at this sink in here. It can be easily installed. I just didn't put it in. We boil our water to wash our dishes and everything in. We always just keep a container full of boiled water, and then we wash the dishes. But if you need hot water, it's real easy got. You just go take a bucket in there, fill it up out of the bathroom, put the hot water on, and then you wash your dishes. And believe me, that temperature gets up pretty high. You set the temperature on as high as you want. So it's not boiling, but it's hot enough to wash dishes. Just use old school homemade lye soap. That stuff will kill anything instantly. True. They use a lot of soap here. And there's nothing wrong with that. I will never complain to anybody using soap or anything. I'm not one of those guys, shampoos or soaps. I mean, I got 2 girls. They're going to use a lot of shampoo. Do we go through shampoo? We do. We'll go through a lot of shampoo. I'll never complain about anything that they buy. I don't care what anybody buys. I'm not one of those guys that, you can't buy this, you can't buy that. I don't care what anybody buys. As long as they have and they're happy and they're content. If they want Dove and particular stuff, I get it for them. I tell them, just whatever you need here, just get it while we're here. You just get it. And so they'll get all the stuff they need, and they'll pile it in there. So because women need more things than guys. Guys are simple, man. Just give me soap, I'm fine. But women, they want lotions and things like that. Everybody needs to have that. Everybody's supportive, right? But Ruth gets whatever she needs anyway. She's in town. She gets our stuff, so it's okay. Yeah, Bill Pruitt, just use old school. You're right, Craig. But man, when I saw the rivers in Bacolo, I knew that was bad there. Yeah, I know. It's the same here. It's the same here. It's like one of those things that we find, Ruth and I find is we went by one of the water drinking rivers, and I'm looking at it going, okay, we're not drinking water out of that. On a sunny day, 10 minutes boiled and cool down and wash salad is okay. Yeah. We boil it. We boil it about 3-4 minutes, and it sits there and steeps. And that does a pretty good job. I do have the live filters. Worst case, I have live filters that can, do hundreds of liters of water. Those are for emergency. On a sunny day, my tap water will burn you. On a cloudy day, it can be cold. No heaters for me. Yeah, on a sunny day, he's right. You turn on that water right there because a lot of the lines are out on the ground. You turn that water on, and you're going to get scalded. You're going to get burnt. You have to let it run because a lot of the water lines, either digging up the trenches or they've been dug up, their lines can be laying 100 feet or 100 meters or 20 meters on a highway. You don't even know that they're digging up the trench on the side. That's the water line, and it's out in the sun. And you talk about scalding you, or scalded my foot one day. We were with a water hose, and it was hot. Remember that, R? That was hot, man. Craig, the water heater on the wall scared me when I came to the Bukidnon. I used the water heaters in Mauritius, but one blows up or breaks. The plates inside had to be super hot. They work. And you know what? You got to have good running water for them to work. You don't have good running water, it's good flow of water, it will cause a problem. And so you have to be careful with that. And so, yeah, it does. It does. Sorry, in America, I mean. It's okay, Craig. I understand exactly. Charles, be back later for fish eating surface bugs. Sunset. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, fish will hit the bugs laying on top of the water. He's exactly right. Craig, I didn't have water heater in my townhouse in Camellia. Didn't need the hot water heater. Like hose in the summer, washing the car. Yep. Remember, Kevin? Yeah, that's exactly right. This hose is sitting outside. Water hoses here are like that, though. They leave them out, or the water line itself is leaving out. In fact, mine is exposed probably about 2 feet before it comes into the meter and then tapped out to the line here. But up the road, it can be exposed considerably. It depends. I mean, they bury them. They do a really good job. Then you got a road grader coming down the road. We'll bury them some more. Then you got people digging a trench for the driveway. We'll hit them because they're going to put a culvert in or something like that. They're buried there, and it's, believe it or not, here it's just an irrigation hose about this big. It's probably a 1 inch, inch and a half irrigation hose is all it is, and they just tap it in as they go. So I'll get good water pressure here, but the guy down at the end of the street may not. I mean, mine may shoot from here to the ceiling, which sometimes it did, and sometimes it does, and then other times it doesn't. It depends on what they're using up the line. So the guy down here is really going to get low water pressure or none at all. Like the hose in the summer. I need food safe hose, not cheap ones laden with chemicals. Exactly. You always need a food safe hose here. You got to have a good quality hose here. They don't sell them here yet. You can't buy a good hose here yet. I ordered one time. It cost too much to bring here. It cost me $60 to ship it here, and I refused to pay that. So we just use the old green hoses, that kink up like that, and it's got that. We have groundwater replaced there. It's always ice cold, but a hot day and an initial shock feels great. Yeah, exactly. We go down, 2 or 3 feet. We get good water. It's really not too bad. We don't have a problem with it. It's really not too bad at all. Okay, Tom, good to know. So I wonder how it works when you turn the water off. I will tell you always turn off the thermostat off when it's done. Yeah, I don't know. We don't turn off our thermostat. We unplug it. Plug in, unplug it. Every time we're done with it, we unplug it. We don't leave it plugged in. We learned that a long time ago. We don't leave stuff plugged in here. We just don't do it. Because here, it just power outages and stuff, so it gets a surge. And, you know what I'm saying? So because as the power goes off, it comes back on and comes back on with a force. And I learned a long time ago, unplug everything, air con everything. Because the air con, when it kicks on, it goes You know, it's true though. Kevin Ash, good morning. Robert Ramey, good morning. Robert Ramey, anyway, what do you believe about Americans buying a house there or rent? You know, it's up to that person. A lot of people, rent is the way to go. Rent is nothing wrong with renting. Renting is the way to go. Renting is a good thing. A lot of people, a lot of areas. Where I'm at, a lot of, but not rentals are not available. I decided for me, for the future of my family, to do what I did. That's the reason why I did what I did. The future of my family and myself, I didn't want to pay rent. I did not want to throw away $100 a month or $50 a month or $80 a month, even though I do. I throw away money. You know, I buy this and I buy that. I bought something the other day for $30 and it's not worth it and it not working. I threw away that money. And, you know, as you know, just because you buy something online, you spend $20, $30 for it, don't mean it's going to work, right? So it's just the way it is. I down the road when you know the family, yeah, buy a house for them, buy a house for yourself, for them, rent a house, do a lease, at least get the lease. Say you're in your 60s, lease one for 25 years, make available where you can release it again for another 25 years. So you're that for your lifetime, but the problem is their lifetime. But really overall, it's about what that person wants. It's about what you can afford, what you can do. Not everybody can. Listen, you can build a house for $5,000 here. You can buy a house for $5,000 here. Maybe bamboo or whatever, but you can have a house here. You can have a house for $8,000. Beautiful house for $8,000 here. It depends. It depends how big you want it, what you're going to have in it. In my province, we have one sewer plant, Mr. B says. Septic tanks aren't pumped. Just dig a new one here. It's used for the water line to be a gray water trench on the wall. They fall in all the time. Exactly. Mr. B, understand that. Yeah, sewer's a problem here. They have what they call, they don't put leach fields in their sewers here. And they use the use block that's very porous. They make the block themselves. It's very porous. And what I mean, water seeps out, water seeps out, water seeps out. And so they don't, basically what they do, they dig a block wall and dig it 6 or 8 or 10 feet deep and do it that way. And they make it do that right there. Tell Mitch no. I'm going to have.
I replied already.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. In fact, Robert Ramey, me too. It's better. I cannot own anyway. Yeah. Renting's the way to. A lot of cases renting. If you're here on tourist visa and you're looking for a Filipina, you have to rent and find your lady, and you can still rent. It's okay. Wife security of relationship. Yeah. I'm going to have a house built. My fiance has to own the land. I can't rent it myself 50 years. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. At least there is a good house built. I would say you need at least 10,000 unless you're building a Nipa hut. Yeah. House years down the road. You know, you can buy a house here. It's already built. A lot of cases, really good prices, $3,000 to $5,000, and you go in and you gut it, fix it up yourself, add a room. You want to add a room. I mean, they're block houses. They're nothing wrong with them. You just critique them, put a new roof on it if you have to, new ceiling. You could buy one and fix it up, and there's a lot of that available here. And you can put anything and do anything you want with it. You don't like it, you knock a wall down, whatever, as long as it's not a load-bearing wall. I'm going to have a house built. I understand that. Robert Ramey, I already found. I will locate there soon. Robert Ramey, there's some beautiful places here. I mean, really beautiful places here. I've seen some beautiful houses. A guy built a really beautiful bamboo house, and it's beautiful. He says, I know I'm going to get 20, 30 years out of it, maybe longer. And I've said, you're going to get 50 out of that house or longer. It'll be long here after you're gone. Because some bamboo houses, like here across the street, stuff has been here for 50 years and it's still fine. They just maintain it. It's like any house. That house has to be maintained. Nobody's in it. It's brand new. It's only 2 years old, but we have to maintain it. Craig, at least I have a good house built. Say at least 10,000. Yeah. Tom, really the cheap, Tom. I guess I'm looking at the wrong sites. Yeah, if you're going to do that, go on Facebook Marketplace and just put the area that you want to live in, and they'll have houses there. You can buy them. Houses for sale, lots for sale. Of course, you can't own the land, but you can lease the land. If you have a lady you're married to, that's all. Just know wife well and feel good about your relationship first, so you don't lose your investment. Kevin Nash, well said, 100%. You're exactly right. And I agree with you 100%, Kevin Nash. It's like one of those things that you don't really think about. Just do it that way. Craig is saying, I guess they'll stay in my condo till we figure it out. My condo, I just got a good deal, 11,500 peso. Can't beat it. You can't beat it. That's a good deal. For $230 or $210, you're staying there. You can't beat it. That's cheap. And know your family. Kevin, I know you're right. Dabble Down, good morning. Yeah, just wondering how a foreigner can't own land or business. Why does it seem so many Chinese Koreans do it in the Philippines? They marry the Filipina. They marry a Filipina. There's a lot what they call arranged marriages, even though they're not arranged, but they're arranged. You can actually, especially Korea, they have a lot there that arrange, and they just do that. And then they own the businesses. Chinese will do it. I mean, there's a lot of Chinese-owned businesses in town. Robert Ramey going. Take care, Robert Ramey. See you. Yeah, we're going to call our quits here too. I've been on 2 hours and 20 minutes, 2 hours and 30 minutes. No, 2 hours and 17 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to call her quits here too. I just want to check out this stream. Apparently, it's coming in fairly decent, coming okay, and I want to check and see and make sure everything's okay with it. But she's been married before. Yeah, difficult. Oh, okay. We've been together 4 years. It's okay. I understand the situation there. I do understand it. It's one of those situations can be hard. It can be hard. I want to thank everybody for coming on. Not bad, not bad. Exactly. I want to thank everybody coming on today. And I did this stream to see how we do. It's came on okay. I got a good deal. Tom normally price be like 25. Yes, exactly right. I heard many get the legal status bribery. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, Davo, but I know that some just, they figure it out, But is it about the money? In a lot of cases, it is about the money, Mark Jones, it has dropped out for a while, so that's good. Exactly. I'm finding that the streams at 8 in the morning, 8 to 9 are hard because everybody's on it. Now this time streams are better, and I think that's the reason my tests do so much better. And I saw that, and I can see when you see the stream, and I can see it. It's hard, so that's good. And thank you so much, guys, for coming on my stream today, and thank you so much for spending your valuable time. Yeah, Angela City. Yeah. You're right, Dabo. You're right. Angela City has been known for that. Yeah. And I understand and I agree with you there. Not a good deal, Tom. Normally price that'll be about 25K. Yeah, you go on Facebook Marketplace, you'll find some great deals. I mean, I've steered a lot of people that way and not gone wrong yet. A lot of people have bought. So prayers go out to everybody. Thank you, JD Oker. Good morning. Good morning. I want to thank everybody. JD, good morning. How you doing, sir? Welcome on my live stream. Yeah, I'm gonna call her quits today. Check it out. Yeah, check it out. And hopefully you'll get a good stream. Very good price. You tell my throat. I have coffee, but I'm getting hungry. JD Okra, I just getting ready to close the stream. I want to thank everybody for coming on my stream today, and thank you so much. This is Ruth and Tom Day. We may make Wednesday a Ruth and Tom Day. You never know. To think about boys till after college. So she had 2 boyfriends, and before we got, so I guess I got the deal of the century. It's a good thing, one rare thing in the world, for sure. Yeah, that's exactly right, Bill. You are lucky. You got Rose, and you're blessed. You really are blessed. You have a great relationship with her, And I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy with you. I've been on Mundi a lot, etc. Yeah, Craig. Check out Facebook and contact the people there. Find a real estate broker, and that's really the best thing. So, Kevin, Miss Judy, thank you. Davil Don, JD Okra, Craig, thank you for coming on. Bell Pruitt, thank you so much. Davil Don, Mark Jones, Greg, thank you. Kevin Nash, thank you all for coming on my stream today and spending your valuable time with me today. Thank you, Mr. B. Thank you, Mr. B, Judy Fisher, Mark Jones, Charles M. Jane. Thank you, Mark Jones, Mark King. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you for always spending your valuable. I mean, this thing is driving her crazy over here. So thank you so much. And thank you for the blessings. Oh, you're sitting on it. Honey, stand up a minute. Stand up, darling. You're sitting on that. Yeah. Or stand up a minute, honey. Stand up. Stand up. Yes. I tell her stand up. She still didn't stand up. Kids. Thank you so much. God bless. Eight spanks and growing.